Hey guys, and welcome to the unboxing and review of the OXS S3 Soundbar. Let's get into it. The soundbar comes in a heavy and pretty large box. My dog loves being in the way, as you can see. It comes with a couple of things in the box. First is an optical cable, and then you get a remote that's powered by two AA batteries, a spec sheet, and a user and safety manual. In a second box, you get an RCA cable, a left-right RCA to a 3.5mm headphone jack, drywall mounting screws, a power cable, and two AA batteries to power your remote. Getting to the main event, it has some nice styrofoam to protect it. The soundbar is almost 4 kilos. It's very heavy, which is a good sign. It feels very well made. On the back, you have for connections USB, aux, optical, and coax. You also have Bluetooth. And this sticker on the front tells you what connection you are currently based on, the color. So the rubber buttons on the front feel quite nice and high quality, and on the sides are the two subwoofers. Let's connect the soundbar to a Bluetooth source, and you can hear the visible chime when connected. So we will be comparing this to my very cheap but very quality home theater setup. I will be playing this same song on my phone and my TV, which is connected to my home theater setup. The sound is very forward-facing on the soundbar. It's not too bad. It blows away most TV speakers, and in terms of the sound, it has okay enough treble. It can be crisp, but borderline on being noisy if you turn it up too high. The mid reproduction is much less pronounced than the treble. It seems like they focus mostly on treble, and the mids were a little bit neglected by the wayside. That being said, I was surprised by the bass. I was expecting this soundbar to have no bass coming from it, but it is rated as an 80-watt soundbar. I doubt it hits 80 watts actually, but you do feel the bass coming from it based on the two subwoofers coming from the side, and there is a decent amount. Obviously nowhere near what you would get from a dedicated subwoofer, but for what you have in a soundbar, I'm quite impressed. So let's compare this to my home theater system, which is running some old Acoustic Research speakers and a 100-watt amp. And where my speakers beat this one is clarity, stereo separation, and soundstage, obviously. But you know where it gets completely destroyed? It's with bass, because I don't have a sub, and these speakers are, I want to say 30 to 40 watts each, and there is no bass. It only has, I think, a 3-inch or 4-inch driver, which is pretty big, but you really get none compared to the soundbar. What I would recommend is if you are willing to dedicate time and effort, you can probably get a sound system off Facebook that's old that would probably destroy this one for the same amount of money, but you would have some compromises there. You wouldn't have the same compact soundbar footprint. You would have to control your system using a separate remote, and it also would be fairly messy with wires going everywhere as well. Overall, I'm very pleased with the soundbar, and for only $100, it's a pretty good buy. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.